Hey there, it's Tanner from Cruzely.com, and today, as you can see, I'm standing in front of Cruise Terminal 3. I'm here in Port Canaveral, and if you haven't heard about Cruise Terminal 3, it's the brand new terminal here at the port, and it is going to be home to Carnival Mardi Gras in just a few short weeks. Now, I got the chance to go in, take a tour of the new terminal, and let me tell you, it is impressive. So I'm going to take you around, show you exactly what you can expect if you're going to be sailing from here, and show all of the highlights of this beautiful, gorgeous new facility. Let's go ahead and go inside. So let's start with where CT3 is located. Port Canaveral, it's among the busiest cruise departure ports in the entire world. But thanks to its size and location, it can feel much smaller and much easier to navigate on cruise day compared to some busy ports. As for CT3, the terminal is located on the eastern edge of the port, closest to the end of the channel. The closest cruise terminal is CT1, which is used by Royal Caribbean, which is still a considerable distance to the west. Thanks to this location, it should be easier to get to without traffic that you might encounter on a busy day near other terminals that are clustered more closely together. When you first arrive at the terminal, you start to get a sense real quick about the size of the facility. Given the size of Mardi Gras, a large terminal was needed to service the ship and the more than 10,000 passengers that could be embarking and debarking in a single day. To handle that sort of traffic, the terminal is 185,000 square feet, making it the largest at Port Canaveral. Adjoining the building is a nearly 1,800 parking spot garage, ensuring plenty of parking right next to the ship, even if there are multiple ships sailing from the terminal at once. For reference, Port Canaveral says that the number of cars needing parking total about 10% of a ship's capacity. So a 5,000 passenger cruise would see roughly 500 cars parking at the port. When passengers arrive at the cruise, they have two options to get to the terminal entrance, which is located on the second floor. First, those parking or people needing an elevator, they can enter through the parking garage. Here, there's a walkway from the garage right to the front entrance of the terminal. Passengers not entering through the garage can walk up the wide staircase that leads from the ground up to the main entrance. There's also a sloped ramp alongside for those with luggage or people with mobility issues who can't take the stairs. Enter the main doors and you'll now be in the embarkation hall for security and check-in. During our tour, the room is empty, giving extra emphasis to its size. As well, the high ceilings, they give even more of a feeling of space. Given the new terminal and health protocols, the layout looks to be a bit different than you might be used to with other cruise terminals. There will be kiosks near the entrance of the terminal for check-in for most passengers, in addition to completely online check-in that is already available from Carnival. Then you pass through security. For those that need more help, there will still be check-in station staff, but the emphasis on the traditional method of check-in does seem diminished. After checking in, passengers then head through security, where we counted at least 10 x-ray machines for carry-on luggage. If fully staffed, any security lines here should be short for boarding. While the initial check-in area and the security screening is fairly utilitarian as you might expect, passing through security you get a better feel for the style of the new terminal. First, you'll notice a large compass rose sitting on the floor in the center of the building, along with the image of the famous Carnival whale tail at its center. Above, you see the modern halo lights throughout the waiting area, along with the large circular video board that scrolls through messages. On either side of this, you'll find numerous alcoves, each with a large curved image of Mardi Gras. These spots, they're for getting that welcome aboard photo that is a classic cruise staple. Past the compass and the photo sets is the general waiting area. If you come to the terminal and it's not quite ready for passengers to board the ship, CT3 has room for 1,200 cruise passengers in this area on either side of the main hallway. Seating options, they include a number of curved metal and wood benches, row after row of airport-style seats with armrests and seatbacks, as well as some small tables surrounded by movable chairs. Your wait here likely won't be long, but if you are looking for comfort, check out the soft bench-style seating that wraps around the outside of the VIP waiting area. Fortunate enough to be a guest with access to the VIP area, then you are in luck. The terminal features seating for 500 people in an area that is sectioned off from the general boarding waiting room. Step inside and you'll see what looks similar to the general waiting area, but definitely more luxurious and closed off from the larger groups. Here, there are no rows and rows of airport style seats. Instead, you'll find much more comfortable chairs and padded seats with a center bar area in the middle of the room for refreshments. One little fun fact, the tile in the center bar matches the tile that you'll find on Mardi Gras. Outside of the center seating area of the VIP section, you'll find more benches and a large window at the end of the terminal that looks back out over the rest of the port. Need a charge for your phone? Try to find one of those seats next to one of the lamps, which feature a spot to plug in your cord. No matter whether you are a VIP or just a regular Joe, you'll definitely be comfortable while you wait. And when it's time to board, you'll head through the large double doors, into the boarding hallway, to the gangway, and on to the ship. As with most terminals, the experience when you get off the ship, it's a little different than when you board. While the boarding side of the terminal is filled with modern style, the debarkation area is decidedly more utilitarian. After getting off the ship, you'll head down the stairs, elevator, or the sloped walkway to the luggage pickup area. One smart detail of the terminal is the introduction of large stainless steel tables, greatly increasing the amount of luggage that can fit in the terminal. During my tour, I was told that CT3 can hold up to 10,000 pieces of luggage. Whether you pick up your bags here or simply carry them off the ship, you'll then proceed through customs and immigration and then exit the facility back near the parking garage for transportation home. Now, I've visited lots of cruise terminals and sailed out of lots of places, and I can tell you that CT3, it is definitely a step up above the normal average terminal. If you're lucky enough to be sailing aboard Mardi Gras or any other ship that is sailing from Cruise Terminal 3, you are definitely in for a treat.